and you can catch me on GQ India's first food and drink festival, where I will be spilling the beans on all the secrets of the art of hosting with Jacob's Creek. Now, I'm quite sure that all of you will agree with me when I say I really miss going out. I mean, just getting ready, getting my hair done, wearing a nice dress, going out for a nice meal. My, it really seems like such a far distance away. But to be honest, the pandemic has really switched things up. None of us, including myself, is comfortable with going out. So I think, since I'm a big fan of hosting, pretty much like Monica when it comes to it, I think I'm okay because I can have my friends over, everyone's comfortable, they're in an intimate setting, and you can really do quirky things at home to make the experience worth it. So whether it's the theme, whether it's the decor, whether it's the delicious food or the wine, I think everyone is making that extra little effort so that people can really enjoy their time when they come to your house. So now I'm going to teach you some little tricks of the trade if you come along with me to my dining table. Let's go. So I've decided to have some of my girls over for dinner tonight and pamper them silly. I've got delicious food and exceptional wine, and I'm sure they're going to be quite happy. Now, when you have guests over, you need to decide what kind of night you're having, depending on the theme and the mood. I want to have a formal dining experience, so I've chosen my dining area. I'm trying to get the perfect table setting without going over the top. So I have a sparkling clean table, which I think is essential when you're trying to have a great night. And I've chosen very simple runners and mats because I think there's a lot going on my table. I've got multicolored cushions. I've got this vintage wooden feel with my dining table chairs. So I think elegant, simple, fresh, white table runners and mats will go really nicely with all the white cutlery that I have chosen. So we've got this really cute napkin with a holder, which I absolutely love, and I know that the girls are going to love this little detail. We've got fresh flowers, and everybody loves fresh flowers because you have the beautiful scent. It creates such a wonderful fresh atmosphere, and I generally always go with that. And we've got little lilies and daisies to make everyone feel super happy. I've got my little candles to give that little romantic setting with my friends. We've chosen, I've got my pasta plate, which is going to be the second course. I've got regular plate, the main dish plate, which is going to be for my other course. I've got this lovely cutlery, all white and gold. I'm sure the girls are going to absolutely love it. So depending on the kind of night that I'm planning, I like to decide my menu and drinks. And since it's a formal dining experience and I want my girls to feel really loved, I decided to not only treat them to some beautiful food cooked by me, of course, but some exceptional wine. And I always go with Jacob's Creek because they have an amazing range of contemporary Australian wines that are fresh, bright and elegant, and that's exactly the kind of tone that I'm trying to set this evening. So I've got 3 varieties of Jacob's Creek to complement my different courses. First up, of course, I have the Jacob's Creek Chardonnay Pinot Noir. It's a dry, crisp, fresh wine which goes really well with cheese platters, with sourdough bread, focaccia, soft cheeses like burrata, cheddar. Just a nice thing to start the evening off and get your guests really into the mood like I want to. And then, of course, for my second course, which is arrabbiata pasta and pizza, I've decided to go with the rich Shiraz Cabernet. It's one of my personal favorites, and I love how it complements a nice rich pasta along with it. Of course, finally, with my lean main course, which is grilled chicken for all the girls that are watching their waistline, I have got the Jacob's Creek Classic Chardonnay, and it's with its subtle oak flavors. I just love how it complements a wonderful chicken dish that I'm trying to create. Going back to table setting, since we had stopped at plating, it's very important to have the right glassware for the different kinds of alcohol, especially wine. When you're going for a white wine or a red wine, you should choose a Bordeaux glass with a big bowl like this. And when you're choosing a sparkling wine, always go with a flute. Please have separate glasses for the different kinds of wine because it really enhances the flavors of the wine. Right, now that we're done with the glassware, you've got your napkins ready, you've got those little details in order, you're all set, and it's time for bon appetit. After which, yes, we are not done, you bring out the desserts, and I think you should have at least two. One sweet and one maybe dark and bitter for a range. Right, now that we've got done with that, it's time to recap my top 5 secrets for hometainment. Firstly, always have scented candles and fresh flowers to create the perfect setting. Put nibbles on the table so that you can pace your courses out. Always start with a sparkling wine to set the mood and get your guests going. And of course, it's always nice to have some music playing in the background to always lift the spirits of everyone that's in your house and to get them in the mood. And finally, and most importantly, never ever run out of the Jacobs. Cheers!
Australia, it's not just a land, it's a people, brought together by a life-loving spirit. And no matter who you are or where you're from in this world, you can share in this way of life. When you bring Jacobs Creek to the table. Jacobs Creek, bring your Australian.